the Kansas City sideline, a familiar face, Andy Reid. His team playing exceptional football, 8-2 in their last 10. On the other side, the Bills head coach. His guys get the national stage here on Thanksgiving night. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, Thanksgiving night, New Highmark Stadium. The Chiefs in town to take on the Bills, renewing one of the great rivalries of the last decade. Here we go. And he's going to finally be ushered out of bounds all the way up by midfield. The Bills offense heading out, led by their now 30-year-old quarterback, the MVP of the NFL a couple of seasons ago, Josh Allen.
Sometimes you can just see a player who is clearly playing what they call the zone, right, Mike? Last week when we went back and watched, I mean, whether he was throwing touchdowns, scoring with his legs, the defense just simply didn't have an answer for him. He was arguably the best player on the field, regardless of position. If he's able to continue to do that here, it's going to be a tough group to beat.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Josh Allen on the bootleg. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. He keeps it himself. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Josh Allen, touchdown Buffalo. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. 10th season now for the two-time MVP of the league, three-time Super Bowl MVP. Patrick Mahomes, Greg, back after suffering the knee injury in Week 15 of the 2025 season.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish. He rode that to the final whistle. He had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. He continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate. This is going to be a hard group to beat.
They put Kelsey in motion. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. A gain there of 15. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
And the 1st down, Chiefs.
Here's Walker. And nothing doing here. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
3rd and 11 coming up. Throwing is Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down. On 4th down, it's Matt Ariza to punt for KC. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. He took it in himself for a touchdown on the opening drive, as that leads us to take a look at the NFL leaders in quarterback rushing touchdowns. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. 10 carries, good for 119 yards and a score. So, 1 quarter in the books on this Thanksgiving night. The Bills with the early advantage. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. From the gun, Josh Allen. The right side, and catch made by Palmer. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Allen now off the bootleg. He'll air one out for Palmer. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 39 yards.
Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard
Allen
line.
going to give it to Cook. Nothing. Met at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
At the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
3rd down and 10.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
Tyler Bass on
The Bills
the
going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Allen going to throw for it. Now he'll work his way out right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the Bills 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
The 13-yard line.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TDs.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goal. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. C.J. Gardner-Johnson from the back makes the play.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's
They put Kelsey in motion. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's Matt Araiza now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
a gain of 17
Allen going to try and hurry him up to the line.
The Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
There in coverage.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to have a 1st down here as they are into field goal range at the 27.
That's good for Bills. 1st down.
From the gun, it's Allen. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
24 more yards. That's another Bills 1st down.
Again, it's Allen to the air. That's taken in. It's James Cook. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. To the air once more is Allen. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Joshua Palmer, touchdown Buffalo. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bills mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This fielded at about the 9. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Trying to find somewhere to go, but the defense with other ideas. They stop him. That'll be no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Happy Thanksgiving, one and all. Glad to see you push through the tryptophan sleepiness. The 3rd of our triple header here on EA Sports. Here we go. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We start with a tradition that goes back to 1966, Thanksgiving Day in Dallas, the Eagles and the Cowboys. And it's Dak Prescott finding his tight end, Jake Ferguson, in the end zone. The Cowboys are going to enjoy the rest of their Thanksgiving weekend. They get the victory in Arlington. From there, let's look in on the Bears and Lions from Ford Field in Detroit. And this is Sam Laporta. He's going to stretch the field here, and this one is on target. 47 yards for the touchdown. The Lions are going to enjoy the turducken. They get the win at Ford Field. Lastly, a lot of debate among the staff as to who our impact player should be this week. We've settled on this man. And it's the all-pro wide receiver, Puka Nacua. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Rams up their mark to 7-4 with this win. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. The return starts from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic, currently second in the NFL at this point in the season. Motion man is Rice. 1st and 10 for Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart plays to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion, that's Thornton. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. That's to the right side. And incomplete. On comes the Chiefs punter.
Matt Ariza in punt formation for the Chiefs.
Davis to return it. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Play action. Here's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Play action. It's Allen. He's going to look downfield once again. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down. On the handoff, this is Cook. He'll get the 1st down inside the 25. And he's in! James Cook, touchdown, Bills. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, That's what we're talking about, and they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Extra point drop by Bass. His kick is good, and the Bills are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Chiefs nothing. Tyler Bass to kick
The
off
kickoff
for
team is
Buffalo.
out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Kenneth Walker, that Super Bowl 60 MVP from his time in Seattle, coming out for the Chiefs' next possession. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Christian Benford brings him down.
30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Walker.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And that one's going to be shut down. They are short of the line to gain. No first down, and the punt team will come on here on 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
25-yard line.
James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll take this to about the 28. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
The 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
See what they have for 2nd and 7. From the gun, here is Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 36 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Off the play fake, here's Allen. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. DJ Moore. Touchdowns, Buffalo. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead.
Tyler Bass.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs going back to work here. Why don't we check their upcoming schedule for the next few weeks? They'll be at SoFi to face the Rams. Then they go to Cincinnati. Then they head back home for a date with the Patriots. They'll start with an option play to the right. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Second and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Mahomes now on second down. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. Josh Allen on the bootleg. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Bills, first down.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. See what they have for 2nd and 10. To the air once more, it's Allen. That one complete to Moore. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
12 yards. And the Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Allen going to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. To throw once more, here's Allen. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And at this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out. It's evident right from the start that they were going to look his way early and often, and I think it turned out to be a pretty good game plan.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
It's clear from that 3rd down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on 4th down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket on the defensive side of the field. Now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. Escaping the... And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point
Now,
conversion.
faking the give, headed left, buying time. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
42. Chiefs nothing. Tyler pass to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
The Chiefs offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail here late, hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Pass caught right side by Thornton. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. About just 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
Mahomes going to keep it himself. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. He'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Bills set to go on offense here. Let's take a look at their upcoming schedule. They'll be at Foxborough to face the Patriots. Then go to Lambeau to face the Packers. Then they'll come on back home and take on the Bears. Allen now off the bootleg. Into space at the 45. And he is out of bounds. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. Moving to his right. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. And this is gonna be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Pass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about ready to take over once more. Greg, simply put, they've been off their game right from the jump.
Yeah, sometimes it's just the way the game goes, and you can't really put your finger on it, but you feel good coming out of the week of practice. You feel really good about your game plan, and then once the ball's kicked off, nothing seems to work, and it's very frustrating because you can look great one week, and then the next week be completely taken out of your game.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Bills. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.